I'm going to be showing you some fun mail that I got. I did get a gift, a Mother's Day gift from my sister-in-law that I will be showing you as well, but the other two things I have not opened and I don't know what's inside. One is from my friend Kelly at Steel City Quilt Co. You guys know her. I talk about her all the time. She is such a sweetheart and she sent me some fun things. And then I also have a Sew Sampler box to open. And if you've been following me for a while, you have heard me mention that I did cancel my Sew Sampler subscription for a while. I did not have the Sew Sampler because I was just getting tired of being sent just like random things that I knew I was never going to use. Hi Crystal, hi Kim. I'm just going to show you guys some fun things that I got in the mail. Hi Laura. I'm going to wait until a few more people get on, and yeah, so I just got the Sew Sampler. I don't know what's in it. I did see a spoiler that made me re-sign up because I knew that Tula was going to be in there. Hello, hi everyone. Hi Ashley. Yeah, my phone died. I had to plug it in. It literally just died. I was talking with my sister. Hi Heather, what's up girl? I want to show you guys this amazing shirt. It says choose your weapon. I did record a video today. We had a birthday party for Louise today, and so I'm going to edit the video tonight and hopefully upload it tonight when I'm done editing. But I have a Sew Sampler box to open, and I have, oh, I should probably not be showing my address. And I also have this from Kelly from Steel City Quilt Co. And so we are just going to open it and see what's inside. I'm really excited. I saw these being delivered during the party. I saw the post office guy come to the door and drop it off, and I was like, oh my gosh, my stuff's here. But I waited until the party was over and the kids are bathed and they're in bed. And so now I'm going to open them live and show you guys what's in the box. So if you don't want to see it, this is your time to click out. I'm watching the movie Lost City. Highly recommend it. What streaming how do you even say that? What app is that on? What's it about? I think I saw Tiny Beast in something. Yes, Laura, that is why I signed up again. I had it for 3 or 4 months. I even got the spooky box, and then I canceled it. It was just, they were sending a lot of random little things. So when I saw that Tula Pink was going to be in it, I was like, yes, I'm signing up for it. We're going to see what's inside. So without further ado, now that we've got some friends in the chat, I will start opening this one. Or maybe I should show, hold on, while we wait for more friends, let me show you the Mother's Day present that my sister-in-law gave me. It is adorable. Let me grab the tin part. Hold on. So they came over for the party today, and she said that she had my Mother's Day gift, and she was just looking for like the right time to give it to me. So I opened it up, and it's so cute. That's Tatum Channing and Sandra Bullock. Is that right, Kim? Ooh, I love Sandra Bullock, and who doesn't like Tatum Channing? Wait, is that the guy I'm thinking of? The guy that's Magic Mike? All right. So first off, let me show you. It is in this tin, and the top says sewing is cheaper than therapy. Yes, I loved it. I loved reading that. That was so cute. And then the tin's got some spools and little clippers, scissors. I don't know why I can't talk. I feel like a birthday party just takes a lot out of you. So me. Inside the tin are these super, super cute spool post-it notes. These are so cute. I use these a lot for when I am trying to figure out my backing measurements and my binding. So I'll always write down what the front, like what the top quilt top measures out to be. So I will definitely be using these. They're so cute. And then I'm trying to open this without waking up Louise because she's upstairs. Then there was this in there, and I think I'm going to use this in down here. I don't drink coffee, but I'm going to put like pins and stuff in it, and it says, I live to quilt. Oh, how cute is that? Oh no, Crystal said, Beth, you keep freezing off and on. Am I freezing for everybody else? You know what? I think I need to figure out a different Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi is a little spotty. So I'm sorry. I think Austin's upstairs watching a show. So that may be affecting. But isn't that so cute? So I thought that was really sweet of her. She said that she saw them and she just thought of me. And so I'm really excited to use these in my sewing area. Yeah, once in a while. Same for me. I have some lag. Oh my gosh. I didn't restart my computer, so that also might be it. Let me exit out of the tab that I had. Let me know if it's terrible. If it's terrible, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna open up the Sew Sampler box now. Oh, I'm so excited. I probably should have like Sharpied out my address. But I was just too excited. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so the theme is Make Believe, May 2022. And then the coupon code for Fat Quarter Shop is save 15% off Free Spirit Designer Essential Solids. Includes Tula Pink solids, so that's nice. I believe that would be unicorn poop, and there's another one, I can't think of it. The Tiny Beasts! This is why I signed up for this box again. I saw the spoiler for this. I'm going to open them up because I already have some Tiny Beasts up there, so I will just open it up and put it with the rest. Should be good. Only you on Wi-Fi now. Hi, Austin! Sorry I have to kick you off the TV. Alright, so this is the Tiny Beasts. Anything from Tula Pink. I am literally getting so hyped up for the quilt walk. She is going to be here with Angela Walters on June 18th. Okay, so I see the fox print. It's kind of hard to see on this fabric, but right there, there's a little fox. There's another little fox. Super cute. I think that the ladybugs may be my favorite in this collection. So adorable. I love the colors. I just love her style. And then we've got some little hedgehogs. Look at how cute those are. Look at the florals. And then some trash pandas. Super, super cute. And then we've got some squirrels with their nuts. Right there. And then we got one of the deer print. I'm going to have to open this up so you can actually see. In case you haven't seen Tiny Beasts, there are the deer. Look how beautiful those are. Line work is my favorite. That is the first Tula Pink that I ever purchased. I think my favorite, like of all time, definitely line work. And then I really like her fairy dust fabric. I like her solids. I really enjoy her mineral fabrics. That's what I'm using for my block of the month. I like the more low-key. This is like right in the sweet spot for me. It's got the colors that I like. It's got some like intricate designs. I love the Tiny Beast theme of it. So cute. So yeah, the other stuff like Curiouser and Curiouser, that one's a little harder for me to get into because I just can't envision it cut down into a quilt. But when I see other people do the cameos, like Kelly, she just did a beautiful quilt for her daughter's graduation using the Tula print like cameos. I think it was like the Day of the Dead, like that kind of theme, and it was so pretty. So what do you have planned for to make with this? That is a great question. I have a ton of patterns. As you guys know, I love to collect patterns, and so I'm just going to go through my pattern book and see what inspires me. I do know that Modernly Morgan, all of her patterns are fat quarter friendly, so maybe I'll make one of those. I do want to showcase, obviously, the Tiny Beasts that are in the fabric, so I want to find something that has big enough blocks to share. But like I said, I did buy some of this at my quilt shop. I saw that they were getting it in, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go. And so I do have some more of this. So maybe this will be something else, like a dress or something for my girls, because I've been wanting to make them dresses. So let's get back into the box. That is the reason why we're here. Tula Pink. I would not have signed up for the box again if I did not see Tula Pink was going to be in it. So let's see, what else do we have? This is cute. Turn your spool of aurifil thread into the perfect traveling companion. Your needles will be safely stored until you are ready to begin your project again. Laundry basket quilts. They're like these little flower things. Drop your needles into the tube of the spool. Click one daisy onto the top of the spool and one onto the bottom. So that's pretty cool. I don't do a lot of hand sewing. Sorry, don't look at my nails. Don't look at my nails. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't think I'll use it for like its intended purpose ever, but you know, it's cute. It's cute. On to the next. Some rotary blade replacement. We all know that you can never have enough of these. I did recently order some off of Amazon, like a big pack of them. But like I said, you can never have enough, and I don't change mine as often as I should. So maybe this will prompt me to finally change my blade. This is kind of cool. I don't know what's in this, but it's giving me major Willy Wonka vibes. Like, I've got the golden ticket. It says Sticky Finger Multi-Tool by bucklebeebags.com. So I'm wondering if it's a bag making notion. I do not make bags. Heather, if you weren't on So Sampler, I would send this your way. What in the heck is this thing? I'm going to have to read the little thing to know how to use this. Okay, let's read it. So this is what was in the golden tube. Okay, here it is. You won't mind having these sticky fingers about. The Sticky Finger Multi-Tool is a versatile multitasking marvel from Bucklebee. One end of this hardwood notion can be used for turning corners and points and guiding and creasing fabric. The other end sports a heat-resistant silicone cap that can sweep away loose threads and also be used as a pressing aid. That's pretty cool. I do think I will use this more of a stiletto. I don't have like a stiletto option right now. I've been thinking about getting the purple thing because I know people love that. But that's cool. And I think I use my Hera marker to turn points, but this is more like blunt. Like, I don't know. I will definitely use this, but probably as a stiletto, knowing myself. I was excited for you to open it. I am so ready. I'm so excited. All right, so now let's get into the pattern. It is called Winding Path Quilt Pattern. Finishes at 42.5 square. See, I don't think that I will be using the Tula Pink for this quilt. I think this is a cute pattern. I know that I have like cuter patterns or patterns that I would prefer to use more to showcase this fabric. I feel like it just doesn't do the fabric enough justice. But it would be cute with something else, definitely. It looks cool. It looks cool. I don't know if I will use it with the fabric. Hi, Sean! Point turner, an iron finger. I'll have to see. Heather, you'll have to tell me how to use this. And then you get the other block. I think this is like a block of the month. Block number 2. So I don't have block number 1, but I'll have block number 3 if I continue on with the subscription. Overall, I am liking the box. It's better than the boxes that I was getting in the past. I was getting a lot of like thread cutters, and I'm not a hand sewer. I do not hand bind. So for me, I wasn't going to use those notions. I am part of the So Sampler swap group page on Facebook, so I know that I can swap things out or sell them if I don't like them, but you know how it is. Who has time to do all of that and go to the post office, and I don't know. So I was kind of upset with So Sampler, but this box is making up for it, and I might continue, and maybe next month I'll be doing a live opening as well. But overall, good job, So Sampler. You made up for it with Tula, of course. Okay, we have one more package to open, and that's it. I might do a little bit sewing later after this. I don't know if I'm going to do it live. Oh, I need to cover up my address. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Should I stay on and do some sewing or just keep it to opening these fun packages? Let me know. Okay, this is from Kelly at Steel City Quilt Co. Me and her are really good friends. I talk about her all the time, and she just sent me a fun little goodie bag. So I have some idea as to what's in here, but Heather, let's go live together. I'll send you the link and maybe we can sew together. Because I have to make my sister-in-law a birthday present. Her birthday is fast approaching, and I have some patterns that I wanted to make. So maybe we can get Heather on, and I will pick a pattern and start making it for my sister-in-law. Let's see you sew on something. Crystal, I love it. Let's do it. If I can get this, I'm terrible at opening things. If my mom comes on the chat, she's going to tell you guys I opened cereal boxes, like literally everything, poorly. I'm also trying to do it quietly because Louise is upstairs. I need like some elevator music. That is so loud. I'm just going to cut this. Alright, here we go. Kelly is such a sweetheart. She spoils me rotten. And oh my goodness, what is in here? Kelly, if you're watching this, you are just too much. Okay, so she sent me this 8-inch finished template for a drunkard's path. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to get my curve on. I need to practice with curves. You guys saw us live the other night talking about curves. I need some practice. Oh my gosh. There's so much in here. Kelly. She also sent me a 3.5-inch finished template for a tumbler. It looks like there's 2 pieces to it though. That's interesting. So that is really sweet of her. Okay, let's get into this fabric. What is this fabric? I don't know, but we're going to look at it. There's tape on the... Of course there's tape. Of course. Curves. Boo. How's your mom doing, Beth? She's doing great. She is ready to be back in her own house. She is living at my great-grandmother's house with my dad, and so she's ready just to be home in her own house, and so I'm hoping that she gets there soon. So these are super fun. I don't know what line this is or who it's from. Hey, do you want to come say hi? Austin's down here. These are super fun. She has the whole speckled line, like the whole fat quarter bundle. Love this for low volume. Love this for low volume. This is super fun. Maybe I'll use this in the lightsaber that I am making for my Star Wars quilt. One piece, maybe the edge of a tumbler, like a half tumbler. Awesome news. Yes, she's doing fantastic. She has a ton of doctor's appointments all the time. They did just go to Las Vegas. And I'm like, Mom, I would not be traveling, but you do you. You do you. So luckily, this trip for them was uneventful. I don't think any trip of their lives is ever going to be as bad as the one that they took in Clearwater. Austin, do you want to come say hi? He's so shy. He is so shy. If he comes over here, let's get a drum roll. Quilt husband, coming live. Say hi. This is my husband. This is Austin.
Hello.
Cherry Pop-Tart.
That's me.
But yeah, these are the fat quarters that she sent, and she sent more. She's so sweet.
You could be better at opening packages.
I could be better at opening packages. This is a well-known fact. If you know me, I'm terrible at opening things, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, are you ready? And she said, "Hi, Apple Pop-Tart." Hi, Austin. I feel for him. Sean says, "I feel for him. I'm super shy too." Ashley waved. Hi, Austin and everyone. Nancy said hi. See, you've got some fans. You've got some people saying hi. Yes, you do. He's so shy. All right, so here is the next bundle that she sent. I'm just going to go fabric by fabric. And when she sent this to me, she was like, "Beth, I have some fabrics that would be great in your paper piecing. Do you want them?" And I was like busy with something. And she's like, "Just kidding. I'm just sending them to you." And so I thought that was so sweet. And I cannot say thank you enough. So let's get into these back quarters. I'm just going to do a rapid shot because they're all the same texture. There's just a ton of different colors. These are going to be amazing in my paper piecing projects. Like, perfect. Like, this would be great for, dirt, hair even, shoes. These would be like really good sky fabric and something. Some green, some darker green, some darker green. This is kind of like, it's coming out more blue on the camera. A light green as well. These would be really good for like grass. These would be amazing for like a nature scene. Loving it. And then this stack has another dark green. This yellowish, it's like a very pale yellow. These are so beautiful. This would be good for the sun. This would be good for like anything. I'm like thinking of all the patterns that I have. Maybe I'll use some of these tonight in the pattern that I make for my sister-in-law for her birthday. So yes, look at all this fabric. Kelly, you completely outdid yourself. Thank you so, so much. I love you. If you're watching this, I truly do. This was very kind and thoughtful of you, and I appreciate it. This will be put to good use very soon. I use back quarters all the time for paper piecing. I like to mix and match. So the snuggle puzzle pattern that is in my video that I recorded today, I just haven't edited it yet. I did another pattern test for her, and I used gelato, I used warp and weft, I used let's see, New Light from Ruby Star, and then some solids. I just like to hodgepodge everything together. I think it makes it super fun. So again, thank you so much, Kelly. I love you. And so now we're to the point in the night where I have some sewing that I could do. Definitely. I have some things that I could be working on. Heather says she's sewing. So Heather, if you're still in the chat, would you like me to send you a link to have you come on with me, and maybe we can pick a pattern to make for Michaela and you can share what you're working on? I'm going to send her the link. What do you guys think? Should we stay on and do some sewing, or should we go to sleep? Let me know. She said sure. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to invite to guest, copy the link. I'm so excited. I've been sending Heather all day. So we had the birthday party, and I've been sending her pictures all day long of Louise, and we even had a guest at our birthday party. So we have a play set outside for the kids, and we're in the kitchen getting all the food prepared and hanging out, and one of the guests is like, "Oh my gosh, you have a hawk out there." And we're like, "What?" And so we all like crowd around the window in the kitchen, and we look out, and there's this giant red-tailed hawk just perched on our play set, just chilling. And it's like the size of Louise. It's giant. So that was super cool. He did not get an invite, but he came anyway. And so we let him stay. He was so happy. I was just hoping that he wasn't going to find the baby bunnies that like to hang out in our backyard, because there's been some really cute little bunnies hopping around out there. But yeah, he did not get a meal that we know of. So I'm waiting for Heather to hop on. What I'm going to do is go through my pattern book. I know that I had purchased some patterns specifically for Michaela. Michaela loves cactus, or cacti, should I say cacti? She loves like that kind of stuff, cactus and like macrame and all that stuff. So let me show you guys. Let me find the patterns that I had purchased that I am thinking would be perfect for a wall hanging. She does a lot of macrame. She does the clay earrings. So she's got a little studio, but I don't think she's got any wall hangings. Oh, hello, friend. Hello, friends. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Are you sucking your thumb? You are not a thumb sucker. Get your thumb out of your mouth.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. Are you sewing with Mama?
No, Mimi's visiting here.
Yeah.
And we saw some pickle versus cat packets before, and Mimi gave me this one.
That is really cool. I love the eye patch. That's really cool. Is it a pirate?
It's a cat pirate.
A cat pirate? Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect.
It's perfect. Get it? Because cats go
Perfect.
Hey, there's another funny joke.
maybe. We'll see.
What's a cat's favorite color?
Oh my goodness. He's
What's
so
the cat's
cute.
favorite
Oh.
color? Purple.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Hey, time to go to bed. Night. I love you.
Yeah.
I see you in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't want to argue. Please.
Or I'll call you a block if I stay in here.
Hey. Hey. Good night. I love you.
On your big grub.
Bye, grub.
He is so cute.
Stay in here for a little bit longer.
No, because it's bedtime, Mom. You gotta go to bed.
Then I'll call you a grub.
Yeah. Please.
No, you big grub.
Hey. Come on. It's past 9 o'clock. It's time to go to bed. Good night.
Everyone say good night. Have a good night. Bye, sewing buddy.
Wait, can we talk tomorrow?
We can definitely talk tomorrow. I will FaceTime your mama, and you can talk to Addie and Zoe and Louise. They would love to talk to you. They've got a sewing mama, too. A quilting mama. You guys can talk about all that fun stuff together. He's like, I don't really want to go to bed, Mom.
Hey.
It's
time.
I don't really want to go to bed, Mom.
I heard. Yeah. Go.
Good night, bud.
I have to bring her bed.
Okay, take her bed.
Meow,
Night, monkey.
meow, 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 meow.
Oh, wow. He looks tired. You should go tuck him in. Go tuck your cat pirate in.
Yeah. I used a little egg for her pillow and a tissue for her blanket.
Hashtag bedtime every night with small kids. Oh my gosh. He's so cute. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yes. 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 I love it. Those pinks are just so good. I love Ruby Star pinks. Like the purpley pinks, magenta. Like I don't know what the like
Nope.
right.
Nope. I'm not gonna go get donuts tomorrow.
Ooh. Checkmate. I'm going to sleep now. Okay, good night. No donuts? No way. Austin, being a great hubby moderator, put steelcityquiltco.com in the chat. So if you're interested in checking out Kelly's website, you can do that. I have picked out 2 of these. One is from Shigridu and the other is from Proto Quilt, and they are both cactus. I also have another option that I'm thinking may be good. I just don't know the size of the quilt. Let's see if my phone turned on. My cord is like wrapped around my chair. Okay. I also think that this would be a really good option. If it's like a full-size quilt though, oh my goodness. I turned off my strip. I've been doing that so that my iron is completely, there's no way it could be on. And I've plugged in my phone since I've been down here, hoping that it would turn back on. And the strip was turned off, so it's still dead. So I will have to wait for that to turn on to pick a pattern. But so far, this is what I bought these. I forgot that I bought a cactus pattern, and then I bought another one. So luckily, I bought different ones. So
They are very. Yeah, I mean, are they both FPP? Oh, okay, I see it. I
Yeah.
think I like the one that's not green.
This one? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
It's
I
just
think you're right.
kind of like different and I don't know.
It's more modern. It's like, okay. So this is our top contender. Once my phone turns on, I have another one. I think it was like a recent release, and I just don't know if it's like a full-size quilt. I don't think I could get a full-size quilt done in like a couple days. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. But maybe I could. I could possibly put it on Beauty and do some free motion quilting on it. Should we go on that journey? Should we go on that journey? Maybe. Maybe. I think we should do it.
If I'm going to stay up here, so I need to go get my fabric.
Go get your fabric. Go get your fabric. Go get your fabric. Evening. Hi, Melissa. This was an opening video, and now it's getting even sweeter because Heather is on, and we're gonna do some sewing tonight. What are you guys working on this Saturday evening? What is that deep breathing for, Heather? What's going on? Heather? 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 Heather, I do not like this. This is causing me some anguish. I'm like,
we're fine.
What's going on? Talk me through it.
It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
We're fine.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay.
Hey, Sean. Sean, I have your friend.
No. Is it a quick fix or is it a little bit more?
No, it's everything. Here's the problem. I'm looking. I didn't like properly label. Here's a great lesson. Okay. This is gonna be like the best moment for Beth ever, right?
I know. I'm like, come on, reel it in. Let's go. What are you gonna say?
Okay. I don't know how I messed this up so much.
I think I've said those words before.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know how I messed this up so badly. I was definitely looking at like something wrong, obviously. I just didn't realize how wrong it was.
What's going on? Ansel's like, no, I am not going to sleep. Those donuts. Okay, this is the other contender. Let's see what this quilt finishes at. I don't know if it's a wall hanging size or if it has two size options. Let's see. It is called Succulent Mini, an introduction to FPP, and it is by Quilt All the Things, a pattern by Melissa D. Leon Mason. Okay, let's see. Set your margins to 0.25. What? It does not have the finish size.
Okay, really quickly. Just so we can all experience this together right now.
What's
This
going on?
is the right fabric. The center fabric is the right fabric. This
Okay.
mushroom fabric is the right fabric.
Yes.
This octopus is the right fabric.
Yes.
The leopards, the light pink is not the right fabric. It's supposed to be the octopus.
But do you need to change it? Like, do you need to? Could you adjust your other blocks going forward to have the light pink where the octopus needs to be? No? It would mess up like the pattern, the secondary patterns or whatever.
Yes.
No. We're starting out strong tonight, everyone.
This is the second time I've seam ripped this block. I seam ripped it originally because I put this strip on the wrong side. This is 100% my fault. Like, I feel like Beth always says it's like, this isn't Heather's fault. So this is Tara's new pattern. I'm testing it for her. And this is 100% my fault. I didn't label my fabrics because I'm actually making like the sample that like she put on like our version. So I was like, oh, I'll just follow the picture. Easy enough. It's
So,
fine.
okay, I just want to clarify. You read through the pattern,
Yep.
but that's literally what I do. Like, I'll read through the pattern. I remember texting you. You had sent me the Strawberry Patches quilt, and I told you that I was unable to start it, but I sat in bed and I would look at it every night. I would like read through it just so that when I finally got the time to sit down and go through it, I'd be a little bit more acquainted with it and it wouldn't be so foreign. So I had read through it for several nights. I get down there and I'm reading it. I did not use the labeling, so that's strike one for me. If I would have labeled the first two blocks.
Same thing. If I had labeled it, I wouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah. So I know the struggle. All right, are you ready for the second option? Here we go.
The second is really the third, isn't it?
Well, we've narrowed it down to this one. We are popping out the other cactus. Here is a pattern called Succulent Mini. It does not say what it finishes at, which is very frustrating. I feel like if you're writing a pattern, you should have what it finishes to. Like, I don't know what size this is going to be. It looks small. Yeah, we're just going to have to figure that out. I feel like it's going to be small. So here is the other pattern. A little bit more simple. And it's a succulent, and it looks like they quilted like a light bulb around it, like it's growing in a bulb. Nope. Okay. Yeah. We do not like that one. We are going to go for this proto quilt pattern.
It's cute. I just think that you can have more fun with this other one.
Yeah. So now here's the fun part. Fabric selection. How long do you think it's going to take me to pick fabric out?
You seem to be rather quick at it. You don't think so?
I do not think so. The snuggle puzzle pattern that I did, I literally debated and debated for several nights. I spent an hour picking out fabric one night and it was like, I don't know. And I kept going to Austin. I'm like, what do you think about this? And he's like, Beth, I don't know. Like, I'm the wrong person to come to because what I think's going to look good is completely different from what you're going to think. And he's like, I just can't see it all together. And so it took 3 days for me to finally commit to it. But it's not going to take me 3 days. I'm going to figure out what I want to do. I'm definitely going to use this fabric from Kelly, though. This would be perfect for a cactus.
Oh, absolutely.
That texture, yes. She's going to be happy. This fabric is immediately going into a pattern. Let's see.
I also say, you know who I really want to blame for all of this? This is Instagram's fault. Because I post a photo in the group the first time that I seam ripped this block. If I had been able to post a photo the first time I seam ripped this block, someone would have said like, Heather, that's the wrong fabric. And I would have been like, OMG, you're so right. You just saved me from seam ripping my whole block again. So really, Instagram, I'm looking at you, kid. I'm coming for you.
Oh my gosh. That's so frustrating.
Not sew this, and I should go get my new ruler to start sewing curves. Because I think, why not? Both.
What's giving you cactus vibes? Both?
Can you do
Have-
like one of like the arms be a different color? Yeah, both.
Do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'm thinking that maybe the little one be the darker one, and then the
Yeah.
big one be the light one, so the little one's like in a little shadow. So
I love
now
it.
we get to pick out.
Look at this.
What?
You're giving this block a story.
This is beautiful. And I think even like this would be fun. Why not use some of this fabric that she sent? These are like fun and like modern. The only problem is most of them are directional, so maybe not.
Did you I am not paying attention to the direction on this.
Really?
Or I'm like intentionally like flipping up like the fabric around so it doesn't match.
That is shocking to me, honestly. Like that is absolutely shocking because you did that strawberry pattern and you had that one tiny little block where the yogurt cup was upside down and you're like
It's my Keep Me Humble block. Every quilt should have a Keep You Humble block.
my whole quilt is my keep my humble block. Every quilt, no matter how many I do, all of
Well,
Hi Whitney. Oh, maybe I'll do a fun. Let's see what we've got. Let's go find a fat quarter that screams.
I have been so busy. Whitney, let me catch you up. It's the wrong fabric. I did the wrong fabric. This leopard should be this octopus. So I'm gonna see him rip this block.
This is a good contender for the cactus as well.
Oh, that's pretty.
Look at that. It's got like
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Oh,
thatch
yeah.
vibe. That'd be
Is that
perfect.
textured or just printed?
Printed, I think. I don't know. But I was looking for oh my gosh. Well, I have this up here. Kelly with the best fabric. She is just blessing me with this block right now. So I got this green curated bundle like months ago. We're gonna take the ribbon off. All right. So there's another cut of this. So that's good. This lighting is terrible. So that's a good option. What should our flower or cactus pot color be?
Yeah, like an orange, like
Something
a
that's gonna like pop, be like bam. But I also have to think about who I'm making it for. She loves like all of the like beige and brown vibe thing. She loves neutrals.
does not compute. I'm just kidding. I'm so
I can't. I'm thinking maybe some Allison Glass. Why not? Ooh, this one's fun. Look at this.
well, would
It's
you
not
look at
directional. That's kind of fun. Nah.
not neutral?
Yeah. Ugh, I just don't want to do neutral. We do need a brown for the soil, so let's pick up this brown. Brown. There we go. Brown is picked. We are still in between fabrics for. I honestly, this is fun, but I like this better. I feel like it has more texture. We're gonna do that.
Oh, Lord.
Heather, this takes me forever. That rhymed. Heather, this is gonna take me forever.
Do I have to do the I really just don't want to pull this thread out again. It'll come out eventually, right? Like I'm my own long armor, so like I know what I'm like. I get it.
I will tell you when I send you my quilt. Most definitely, there are gonna be threads like having a party, just a straight up party. There's
Oh my
gonna be a thread and all of its friends, and
I
I'm
would have.
so.
I have 5 pantographs from Mistletoe Quilting Co. in my cart because she's having a sale, and
Ooh.
it ends tonight.
So decision time. Are you gonna pull? Are you gonna buy some?
I'm doing it. There's some good ones in here.
Okay. Are you ready for this? This vibes with the neutral palette.
Yeah.
It's the one left. It's got fun texture to it.
Oh,
Wouldn't that make a really cute pot?
That is giving me great vibes right there.
All right, so this is going to be the pot. I have the dirt. Now I need a background. Come to me. Make yourself known. That quarter.
What are you Winifred Sanderson right now?
I'm trying to be one with the fabric. It's just going to let me know. Let's see. But you have a seam ripping hack to make it super fast, Whitney says. I still don't know how the heck you do that. Nope.
I'm trying to be gentle with it because I've already seam ripped it once. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's already getting.
baby it just a little. This one should be good though.
My goal is to find a non-directional, fun. Look how fun this one is. That's really fun.
Yeah,
Not the vibe we're going for, though.
I would agree based on what you've said.
Let's see. I just don't have a lot of neutrals. I'm not a neutral girl. Give me
Just
color.
do the warp and weft. That
for
is
a
just.
background.
Hold on. Jana said I use straight razors with the one solid side as my seam ripper. Thread dulls and eventually, so I buy 100 practice runs from. Oh, that's pretty cool. I definitely feel like I need my life right now because these. Oh,
What is this? What is this?
fabrics are sad and mad at me.
These have like flying geese on them.
Oh,
They've
cute.
got gaggles on them. It kind
It's
of
a
looks.
cool.
It's a gaggle fat quarter. A gaggle quarter.
I got gaggle bumps.
I don't think it's gonna work though. Oh, come on. What color should I make the background? Why? Why do I do this? Why does it take so long? Ooh, this would be a fun one for the cactus too. Look at this one. That'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, it's got its own pricklies.
That's so fun. Okay. And honestly, with the warp and weft, that looks pretty good together. So that's another contender. So instead of actually finding the background fabric, I'm adding more decisions for me to make later on.
Oh my god.
Let's go through here.
Yeah, Beth, I was very curious as to why you were sending me hawk photos, but I was seam ripping, so I wasn't able to get into it. I'm glad that you explained the hawk photos.
Isn't that so cool? I never would have noticed because we were so busy hosting, and like Chuck just goes out of nowhere, "You've got a hawk on your playset." I'm like, "What?" And we look out there, and sure enough, this giant hawk, like, bam. They're so powerful. And me being the bird nerd I am, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's amazing! I need to send it to my grandma."
Did you say,
bird
hey, look, it's a mohawk?
Finally show Addington what it's all about.
Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my god, look at how, like, can you see how sad this piece of fabric is?
Heather, this is not going well. Oh man.
It's so
Hey.
sad. I love you, little bit. And like, look at all the thread. Can you just see it? It's so.
Use your little. Well, I guess you don't want it to stretch or anything. Oh,
I'm just gonna sew it together and, like, I don't know, light a candle to, like,
put some good vibes.
think. Okay,
Oh my.
I'll be back.
We definitely want the warp and weft for that. I think we got our background. I'm gonna go with the blue. All right. I think that's it. I think there's also a trim to the pot, so maybe I'm missing that. I'm gonna take you guys with me. That might be the quickest fabric selection that I've ever done. It is a smaller pattern though, so I'm not giving myself too much credit. Okay, here is what I'm thinking. So I have the soil, bam, and I'm in between these three for the cactus. I like that these are like more muddled. It's not like a direct pattern, it's just like pure texture. But this is fun. This screams cactus. So what I'm gonna do is I like to like lay things out and kind of get like a visual of what it would look like. This is what I do with my paper piecing patterns. So I have it. I need to find a different camera option, but I'm laying out my fabric. It's right there. Okay, you can barely even see that. Soil, cactus, and then I'm going to put my background underneath that. The pot looks good. I think maybe the pot could be a different warp and weft. There is another fabric. It's white with pink, I believe. So maybe that would like brighten it up a little bit. I don't really like these browns together. But I know that Michaela really likes this style. So maybe I'll keep it. I'm making it for somebody else. So I need to like keep that in mind that this is something she would absolutely love.
I'm back with
She's back. Ooh, your project board. Love it. I'm in between. I also need to find like a rim fabric. Okay, this is what we got so far. See if I can like turn you around. Background, that blue fabric. I'm thinking that cactus would be cool, then soil, and then pot. Is the pot too brown with the soil though? If I asked my, she would definitely say like they're different.
No, I think it's fine. It's different. One's much more orangey.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I should look for the white warp and weft. Like maybe that would brighten it up a little bit. But this is so her. This is so her. So her. See? Okay. We'll do the rim with one of these colors, maybe. Like a darker. Nope. It's like a terracotta pot, and those are great. Thank you, Whitney. That's a good way of thinking of it. I guess like terracotta is that color. Ooh, maybe I'll use this for soil instead of the straight brown. This will be perfect. Give it a minute. No, Newly. Newly's like, what's up? Now it's just figuring out what I want the rim of the pot to be. I'm not liking. Beth, I have a star type cactus that's really cool. Really? I don't know a lot about cactuses, cacti. Is it in the shape of a star? That might be a completely stupid question, but I have no idea. Michaela is very into plants, and she is like her whole house. There's plants everywhere. Cactus, there's plants outside. The rim could be the white one, maybe. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's see.
Can you still hear me okay?
Huh?
Can you still hear me okay?
Yes. There we go. All right. We are going to go find a rim piece. Okay. This is so fun. Look at all the colors. Okay. Perfect. We are going to use this as the rim. I think it'll work.
The rim for the pot.
Yeah, look at that. That's going to be perfect. Cute little pot. Okay, now we can actually get to sewing it. Well, I have to print it out first, actually. The foundations. Put it back in my handy dandy notebook. It blossoms a white like thing, and when it opens, it's a star. That is really cool.
Whoa.
Is it like an indoor one, or like do you have it outside somewhere? I am just really not good with plants. I think maybe I'd be good with a cactus because you don't have to water them, right? Like as often. So, I don't know how I keep kids alive, but I cannot keep a plant alive to save my life. So I'm going to print out my foundations and we're going to get started.
How big
Yeah,
is it?
Michaela, it is 5x8. It's a good size wall hanging. I think that's good. I will definitely be making her a quilt in the future, but it has to be, now that she's starting to quilt and she's made a few quilts now, it's like maybe I'll just make a wall hanging. I don't know.
My mother-in-law is quilting. But before she started quilting, I told her I would make her a quilt as a housewarming gift.
Aww.
And so I asked her, I said, what kind of quilt would you like? And we were going back and forth. And then we went to our local quilt shop and they had a puff quilt. And she said, I want a puff quilt. So I was like, great. I've never made a puff quilt.
Me neither. They look really cool.
They do.
But they also look like really tedious. There's a lot of, yeah. That seems like a lot. Where is my pattern? Proto quilt.
So I was so anxious to start sewing this, I was sewing it downstairs. And let me explain my downstairs setup. I have a sewing machine that lives just like on the end of our bar.
Yeah.
And so I have to stand to sew.
I know. Doesn't Jenny from Missouri Star Quilt stand in her videos to sew?
Kimberly Jolly does, I think. No, Jenny said. I think it's Kimberly Jolly who stands up when she sews.
You're gonna be so proud of me. I actually paid attention to the like sizing. I'm gonna make it a little bit big.
I'm really happy to hear that.
I'm like paying attention tonight.
I am not. Let's just be very, very transparent with each other and everyone else. I am not.
Everybody has those days. Everybody. Total Hannah Montana moment right then. Right there. Did you watch Hannah Montana?
No, you're a bit younger than me. So I was already too old for Hannah Montana.
You're never too old for Hannah Montana.
Ooh.
Where is the... You're like,
Agree to disagree.
You know, you could just hop right in. You would love it. It's great entertainment.
Is it like Seinfeld? You can just pick up any episode?
Yeah, definitely. And it just doesn't matter where you start up. I watched that religiously growing up. I loved that. Hannah Montana, Disney Channel was where it was at. Disney Channel and Animal Planet, those were my most frequented channels. I cannot find this pattern on my laptop, but I need to print it. There it is. Yes! I need to print it at 200%. So I'm going to make it 10 by 16 inches. I feel like that's a good size.
Yeah. I think it's better than 5x8. That's tiny.
There's a few options. There's 6 1/4 by 10, 7 1/2 by 12, 10 by 16.
I think, I mean, how much, if you have enough fabric, I say make it
Go big or go home.
go big or go home.
Let's do it. All right, so print. I don't know how Austin did this. Okay, there we go. 200% scale. We want pages.
Okay, here's a question for you. When you're sewing, do you have anything else that you can do like while you're still sitting at your machine? So like right now, like I'm ironing, but like I'm still at my machine.
I have to do a lot of swiveling. I'm constantly swiveling
Okay.
because my iron's behind me, but technically I'm still like there. Like my iron's right here. My cutting's right here. I've got another cutting station right here. Other than that, no. My setup
Here's
is
where
not
this
really.
question comes from. I just leave my foot on my pedal. So like I'm ironing and like my foot's on my pedal. So like my foot, like my like needle is like bopping because I'm
That
like.
does not seem safe, Heather.
What?
I do not
What?
think that's a
Hold
good
on,
idea.
What is unsafe about this?
That is very unsafe. Uncontrolled needle. Just a loitering foot just hanging out on the foot pedal, ready to do some damage. That's how people sew over their fingers. Oh my god.
I'm ironing while this is happening.
Heather. My
There's,
daughter
like-
bought me a cactus type flowering plant for my birthday. Oh my gosh. Heather,
What?
I'm thinking about cactus, and I'm thinking about you carelessly keeping your foot on your foot pedal.
Okay, I didn't bring this up
So
because
much
I
could
wanted.
go- so
There's
much
nothing
could-
that no. There's nothing that can go wrong.
What if?
I understand your concern,
What if you
but
trip
I'm gonna tell you. If I trip forward,
hand
okay,
on the table, so right over your finger.
look, right here. Oh, you can't see. Right
Melissa,
here. It's safe. It's so safe.
Melissa, where are the YouTube
Melissa,
Come
where are
after
you?
and tell her that she needs to keep her
Tell
foot off
Beth.
of her pedal when she is not sewing.
Tell
That just
Beth.
seems. They're coming
Whitney.
after you. I'm
Whitney.
letting all of the YouTube moms.
Whitney. I think her iron is on the other side of her, so she has to spin. Oh my gosh.
Crystal sent me a picture. Yeah, Melissa.
See, and she
here.
didn't say anything because it's
Melissa?
not. You're like trying to like. You're trying to be the mom right now.
Get your pitchforks out. Everybody, head on
And
over to
point
Austin,
them.
Texas. Her hands are nowhere near her machine if she's ironing. True, but what if? What if something
You should
like
keep your foot off your. Oh my god.
Oh. What is it you're worried so much about? I don't know. The unknown. That's what I'm scared about. I'm scared of her making a mistake or something. Oh my gosh.
Like, it's a big foot pedal though. I sent you a picture of my foot pedal. It's not a small one. It's big. It's massive. It's like it's got its own zip code. Like nothing, like it's not going anywhere.
What in the world? Printed from this. What? I don't know what my printer decided to print out, but this does not. This seems very bizarre. It like printed out 2 copies of something. What in the heck? Crystal shared with us. This is the star cactus. She sent a picture.
Oh, hold on.
That's really cool. Melissa says, my
That's
pitchfork
super
is
cool.
out. Have you had a tetanus shot lately, Heather?
Don't you get those when you're pregnant?
I think they give you like, it's like something else, like it's like for a bacteria or whatever. I don't know if I had to get a tetanus shot when I cut my finger with the rotary blade. They're like, did you have a tetanus shot? I'm like, no. So I had to get.
Hold on. So Danilyn said, I miss what she was doing that has you so shook. Right now, do you see the rest of my body right now? You cannot see my foot. My foot is on my foot pedal. It's like, okay, it's like if this is my foot pedal and this is my foot, it's like this. And so it's like perched up. It's like kicked up just a little bit. And I'm fine.
For now.
I was ready for this to be like a super like common thing. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Yes. It's just so much more convenient to not have to move your foot. That was the conversation I was walking myself into. I don't think I've had a tetanus shot recently then. Like, I mean, if it's not like a scheduled vaccination.
No.
And I get all my scheduled vaccination stuff.
So I've never done this before with a pattern, like enlarging it.
Yeah.
And have like connect it without glue lines or anything. So this is an experience. It looks so weird. It's huge. I did pick up my iron one day. It was sitting there and it was on and it started to fall. And I just went to catch it because I wanted to be a hero.
That's the instinct.
Oh my gosh.
The instinct is to reach for something that's falling.
Ah! Yeah, that was not a good day. See, anything can happen. Anything can happen at any given moment.
I mean, I know anything can happen. Like, I get that. But, like...
I'm just thinking about your fingers.
I appreciate your concern for my safety. There is so much space between me and... Like, if I am in the position to where, like, I'm sewing over my fingers, like, there is another, like, catastrophic event that is happening. I'm gonna sew over my fingers now. I just jinxed myself. Wood.
Everyone, knock on wood. Please. Now I have to figure out how to glue these things together. Oh. Okay. This is so weird. Why is it so weird? Okay. D. It's like there's two. What in the heck? There's like a copy. Why is there two copies?
What's happening?
This pattern is just weird, and there's no explanation as to why. Make sure that the page scaling option is set to 9. It like printed, it has the pattern twice, which is so weird.
That is weird.
I wish I could show you, but there's probably like copyright problems with it. But it's like there's, and it doesn't say like this is to make one size. They're literally the same foundations. Right.
Is it a digital only pattern or is it a physical pattern?
I believe it's only digital.
Okay.
That's so
not
sweet.
Helping my knowledge.
This is a very weird pattern. And like it printed out, so like the pattern has these twice. Why is this twice? Why? Also, 2 of these. The pattern calls for 1. Same thing, but they're not finished. Especially when you increase the size to enlarge it.
That's
What a headache.
confusing.
Very confusing. This is the first time I've made a proto quilt pattern, so maybe I'm just like missing something entirely. Let's see. Okay. It has the reverse, so you can either make it, it's so that you can make it facing either way, I guess. So now we're gonna have to figure out. That's so weird. So weird.
I love when seams just like nest together and it's like the smoothest thing to just like sew over it and you're just like
Heather,
what?
I'm very disappointed in this pattern right now.
Oh no!
I am going to go to
I am fully responsible for this.
No, I didn't. When I bought it, obviously I was like, oh, it's a cactus. This is fun. But the way the pattern is put together, like, there's little to no information. I'm not trying to, like, say anything mean about, like, it's a beautiful pattern, but it is kind of frustrating how it's put together. Okay, 10 by 15 centimeters. That doesn't... I'm not really well versed in the centimeter world. I'm so sad. That's such a fun pattern. I think that me enlarging it was the problem. Like, it says you can, but it doesn't make it, like, it doesn't work. Okay, this one's 4 by 6 inch. Nope, we want something bigger. 4 by 6 inch. 10 by 15. Anyone in the chat that uses centimeters?
Just go to here. I can. Yeah, Google has a metric to English calculator. What is it you're trying to do?
10 by 15 centimeters in inches.
10 centimeters is 3.9 inches.
So I guess it's a 4 by 6 block. That just seems so tiny.
It is tiny.
See if I can enlarge it. Because that went so well on the other one. I thought there were multiple options for this one. Different sizing. I can just print this one from my phone. Good thing I'm not making a full-size quilt. Oh my gosh. It takes me forever to pick fabric and then I have to change my pattern.
I feel like that was a very appropriate amount of time for picking fabric.
Such a bummer. I feel like that was probably my better these are, I think they're all 4 by 6. Okay. So I could make it. I could enlarge it. Hopefully it would piece together well. Okay. That's all in. There we go. 6 by 9 is the largest. Is a 6 by 9 like a good size for a wall hanging?
Sure. Yeah. That's fine.
Hmm.
It's still a little small, but it's fine.
Yeah, it is kind of small. What do I make her? I think the other year I made her like placemats and napkins. I want to make her a wall hanging, but 4 by 6 doesn't seem great.
4 by 6 is like something that you would like put in a frame and like put it on your desk.
Yeah, that's like a little card, isn't it? Like a card size?
Yeah.
Let's see if there's like a bigger. I want something bigger than that. Okay. Cactus.
Is it time to revisit the other patterns you have?
I feel like the ones that I have, this one's kind of fun. This one finishes at 10 by 10. That's not bad.
That's a nice size.
I could do like multiple. I have this pattern saved, and they're like a bunch of little cactuses or cacti. I could do
Oh, that's super
do
cute.
like a 2 by 2, maybe.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That's
Could
super
use
cute.
the warp and weft, and it's a set of 4, and they finish at. There's an 8 by 8 option, a 9 by 9 option, and a 10 by 10. I think we're gonna go that route. That's very sad that the other one didn't work. Okay, we're going for it.
Paco.
Paco!
What are you doing?
Only
friend?
the US and 2 other extremely small countries don't use the metric system. That's about the size of a picture frame. 8 by 11. Austin's gonna get the ding on his phone. He's gonna be like, what? What did you get? I got a pattern. Okay. I'm still waiting for the Star Wars fabric to come in. So this is like the perfect time to make her something. I'm really excited.
That's so funny. I'm waiting for my brother's Excalibur kit to come in. So this is the perfect time for me to do 2 test quilts.
2 test quilts. Oh my gosh. You are a rock star. I feel like testing is, oh my gosh, when anything has a deadline attached to it, I get worked into a frenzy. I'm like, I have to get this done by this time. So now I have like this free time because this pattern doesn't have, or the Star Wars quilt doesn't have a deadline. But I would obviously like to get it done sooner rather than later. But while I'm waiting for it, it's such a nice, like, stress-free creating time. I love testing, but I just get so anxious sometimes because I want it to be perfect. I want to get it done.
Of course. I feel like I work so much better with a deadline.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've changed a lot. I've grown a lot as a quilter over the past couple of years. But I mean, like, I remember when I would do like one project at a time. Like, we're talking about like taking a week to go down to the beach.
Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously, I'm gonna bring like a sewing machine with me. And I'm like, Whitney, I'm gonna borrow your sewing machine because if she's gonna house sit for me, so she can just come and use mine.
That's going to be such a
I'm
nice
I
setup.
am gonna take her sewing machine, which is my old sewing machine, so I know it very well. And she, oh, are you gonna be in school or are you gonna sew on my machine? But I'm like trying to plan, like, okay, what am I gonna take to the beach? Because like I'm not like a total beach person. Like my husband loves the beach. So I'm like, we're going, like I'm like doing this for him. You know how I feel about the outside.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, how many projects should I take to the beach? Maybe I'll bring my mom's Nebula quilt because she's gonna be there with us. We're just doing a big family trip.
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah, my mom's gonna be there. My mother-in-law's gonna be there. My dad's gonna come down for I think a day.
I'm gonna fly out. I'm just kidding. And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna bring all my kids.
Perfect. There's
That
a
sounds like
bedroom for you.
a fun family trip. That's gonna be great.
It will be nice.
And also, I feel like when you go out and you do like these huge trips with the family, when you get home, it's gonna be even sweeter. You're gonna be like, my bed, my sewing oasis. I'm back and ready. All right. I think I'm gonna do 4 8x8 blocks, 2x2. So I think that'd be a good size, don't you think?
Yeah.
Or should I do, there's an 8x8 option, a 9x9 option, or a 10x10? Should I do the 10x10?
Yeah.
4
Go
10x10?
big or go home.
Okay. Go big or go home. Alright, here we go. I'm going to write down the numbers. 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 33, 34, 35, 40, 41, 42. Okay. These are going to be so fun. I don't think she's watching us live right now, so it'll be a good surprise, I think. Usually she'll like pop in and say something, but I have not seen her on here. So that's good.
They're talking
like
about
that?
Schoolhouse Rock. There's a great, yeah, Schoolhouse Rock rocks. I love.
And I'm sitting on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a
It's been
night, the Capitol Hill.
long.
That was like the theme song to my life for so long.
It's so good.
8, 32, 33, 34, 35. We do not need 36, 37, 38. We do need 40, 41, 42. All right. Print. Now we are finally getting somewhere. Ooh, can you sing the preamble to the Constitution?
No.
No. If Schoolhouse Rock had done it, we'd all be using the metric system now. LOL. I grew up in the 70s when they stuck the Schoolhouse Rock videos in between your Saturday morning cartoons. That is awesome. They played it in school. They always played it in like history class whenever we were
I
learning
think it's
about
on Disney Plus now.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna get the
it
kids
is.
hooked on it. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna cancel that. Cancel. Okay, FPPers. All of the paper piecers. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you relate to the struggle of being so excited to print out your pattern that you forget to put in your foundation paper? I don't. Using copy paper, I will use it, but I always forget to put foundation paper in my printer before I hit print because I just get too excited. So we are not doing that. We are taking this out and using our paper.
I just leave newsprint in my printer. So my mother-in-law needed to print something the other day.
Oh
She
my God.
printed it on newsprint. Oh no! Did you hear? I accidentally, my sewing foot has a thread cutter. And so when I was just moving my foot off of my foot pedal, I accidentally cut my thread. What a reason to not do it.
Hey, it just shows that you're not in complete control.
It just shows that I was until I moved it.
I love that the foot pedal does that. The Juki does it, but I never use it because I have it on the stitch regulator.
Yeah.
Bam. All right. Now we get to go through the printing and print it again. Okay. Let's see. But I remember when I first started, like I was sewing on it a little bit, I had the best time. Like there's no better feeling pressing the foot pedal on your heel and hearing that cut, done. Love it. OMG, they added again. LOL. Hey gang. Sewing with Luane says hello.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Luane? We are back at it. We are back at it. This was an impromptu live.
It was.
And
Wait,
it's
did
been
you
great.
say, aren't you in Texas? I think you're in Texas. I can't remember if you said we're in Texas. Okay, y'all. He did it finally. Oh my god.
Yes! Yes! This is
That's
great.
right.
It shows us that everybody uses their seam ripper. They're not just to look at. And Heather uses the seam ripper better than anyone I've ever seen use the seam ripper. I go every 3 stitches and then I just rip it apart. And that's like so satisfying for me. But the way you do it also looks very satisfying.
It is.
33.
Oh,
30.
from Dallas, but living in San Francisco. Very nice.
Oh, cool. It's pretty down there. 32. Now we can print because we have our foundation paper in there. Yes. Yes. I used an eyebrow shaper. Oh, that's okay. I know what you're talking about. Like the little, it's got a little blade on it, and you like, what is that called? There's a name for that. Micro blading, is that what that is? Or it's like a stick, it's got a blade on it, and you just like go like that. I'm trying to think of what the name for that is. As long as it's not a bunch of tiny pieces, you can rip like that. Yes.
Beth, what is your regular? Oh, well, I guess okay. What is your stitch length when you're doing FPP?
I set it to 1.4. I think in most videos they say like 1.5, but my machine doesn't go down. Like it goes to 1.4 for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm scared to do it to an inch. Like I've heard people just go straight for an inch, and I'm like, if I have to seam rip that, I'm throwing the whole project away and I will start over.
Agree.
What do you set yours to?
Oh, farts. Oh, God. I set mine. Oh, can I use this? I set mine to 1.5.
That's a good length.
Thanks.
It's not too bad. Lorraine says I'm wearing my cool new shirt. Yes, I am. Choose your weapon. I feel like this was a very aggressive shirt to wear to the birthday party today. Just because it has weapon on it. But
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wear it. Because I recorded a video for this week. And I showed off my cool shirts. Let's see. This one says... Now's not the time. Heather, this would be your shirt. You should have started off this live wearing this shirt. Now is not the time.
Yeah.
Hey, Austin's back. Hey, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Hey, Cherry Pop-Tart. Okay.
He said we can't
Well, now-
call him Cherry Pop-Tart.
We can call him what we choose. I feel like, you know, it's good to have some fun. He's fine. If he didn't like it, don't eat cherry Pop-Tarts. You know what I mean? That's on you, man.
Oh my god. I am gonna use this obnoxiously big ruler because I don't want to walk downstairs. And this is true life right now.
Oh no, I'm so sick now. I hadn't been sick in over a year. Then my grandson started daycare. I've been sick 3 times this month. I'm ready to pitch in for a sitter at home. Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun at all. I hope you get better very soon.
Yes.
You're just building your immune system. He's doing you a solid.
I feel like it doesn't seem that way at the time though.
It does not seem that way at all. We absolutely can relate. Our kids don't go to daycare, but they still have a way of finding things to get us sick with. So, Beth, did you figure out the background for the lightsaber top? Yes, I'm gonna do the black. It did not go well. It did not go well last night. I figured out as I was piecing that, hey, these are a little small. These seem small to be making a 12.5-inch block. And I realized that I did not set my scaling to like 200% when I printed it out. So, yeah. I'm going to have to remake that, reprint it out, and figure it out. But I'm still waiting on more yardage to come. So, I'm like playing around in my head with how I want to border the panel. But last night was not good. Last night was not. I felt really, really silly. I just felt really silly. And I know that Heather was in her head going, Beth, what have I been telling you? I swear I read the patterns. It was just, it's hard sometimes because when you do a pattern from a new designer or a new creator or whatever, like everyone has their own style of doing the layout for the pattern. So I just wasn't seeing one tiny little label. And I don't print out all of the pages of the pattern, like I keep it digital. So I think that's part of my problem too, because I will read through it a lot more like thoroughly if it's a hard copy. But I was printing it out and I just didn't even look close enough. My daughter catches a cold every year the first week of school. We're gonna start cutting. This. Okay, cool.
Okay. I am almost out of the zone.
You're almost out of the zone.
Like, I am, like, so focused right now trying to cut these, trim up these flying geese. Because I feel like I normally work in one size of flying geese, and I'm just, like, super lucky that, like, that's always, like, what happens. But this one's a little different, and so...
Yeah.
Just trying to, like, remember my numbers to trim on.
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
I am trying to keep these organized. Because each cactus has like its own pages, and like if you cut the pieces out, good luck. Good luck trying to organize that out. So I'm trying to organize it by page numbers before I cut them out. But this is like 18, 17. All right.
Flying geese trimmed.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Your gaggle is plucked. It's ready.
My gaggle is what?
It's plucked. Your gaggle is plucked. Let's
Ready to
see.
go.
40, 41, I need 42, 33. Why did it do that? I need 33, 34. I'm not seeing.
Okay. This is where the long strip goes. On this side.
You guys are gonna hear me breathe. What's going on here?
We're gonna hear you what?
You guys are gonna hear me like scream in a second because 19.
What's going on?
I feel like the labels are off. Or maybe I just printed out the wrong. It's done printing. I wrote down all of the pages that I needed to print. What in the heck? So I need like to print out some more pages, I guess. We got Cactus 1, Cactus 2, Cactus 3, Cactus 4, 33, 34. Looks like it printed. Okay. This is so frustrating. 18, 19. So I need page 20. Like there's so much prep work. I just want to get started, you know what I mean? I want to get to the fun part of sewing it together. Definitely gonna have to work on this tomorrow night. 20. And 6, 27, 28. So who do you think is gonna?
Who do I think what?
Who do you think is gonna win the circle?
Are you all caught up?
Probably not. I'm trying to catch up. I'm to the point where they're gonna block someone on the next episode, and it's still Nathan, Krissa, Frank, you, Ling, Alyssa. Yeah, it's like it's the episode after the Spice Girls got found out. 33, 35.
I am further along than you are, but I am not current on it.
40, 41, 42. I can get a water in a little bit. I've got goldfish down there.
Hi, Austin.
Heather says hi. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's like covering himself up. He self-conscious. No, you're not. Flaunt it. Okay, 33. I am not having a good time. I'm trying to pick a pattern for Michaela. Oh yeah, he's been watching. Okay. He's caught up. He's up to date.
Okay.
35. 42. 42. Okay. I feel like this has been so boring on my end. I was not prepared to get into this project. And we have been doing some troubleshooting, but I guess that's just how it times.
That's what
I haven't-
happens when you don't plan a live.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna hop on there and do a quick opening video, and it's gonna be so fun. And
It was so fun. It
here
was
we
a
are.
quick opening video.
Now I'm gonna make a pretty cool wall hanging for my sister-in-law, who loves cactus, loves it. Sewing with I have a degree in accounting, but make more selling junk with more shit. Thank you. My youngest makes big buck mowing lawns, and she loves it. Me and Heather are cringing at the thought of being outside. It's not the outside of like mowing lawns that is like the worst for me. It's how bad your allergies would be if you were mowing lawns all the time. I would be a hot mess.
I don't think I've ever mowed a lawn before.
What?
I'm trying to think. My
I feel like
parents
it's
never made me do it.
yeah. I feel like it's definitely something you remember doing.
Yeah. I always lived in apartments until I got married.
Yeah.
And then I think Wes just kind of enjoys it. Or at least he didn't, I don't know. You don't want me to have to do I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just said I'm not going to do that. And he said, okay. I couldn't even tell you.
We lived in an apartment as well, and so we weren't mowing then. But when we got the house, I wanted so badly to mow our lawn. I had never mowed before. My parents didn't make us do it either. I think they were afraid of me hurting myself, honestly, with it.
Yeah,
But
that 100% checks out on my part too.
I strapped Zoe onto the front of me. So she was in a baby carrier, and I mowed the dang lawn. It was like 70 degrees out. Maybe it was like
That's
80. It was really
amazing.
hot. And I'm just like going through our backyard with a baby on me, and I felt like a badass. I was like, this is amazing.
That was pretty badass.
And that was enough. That was enough for me to fulfill my lawn mowing
Desire.
Yes, I was like, and that'll do it. I've done it. It's done. We'll never do it again.
And now I can say I have done it.
Yeah, but I do think like guys enjoy that. Like Austin, at least he does. I think he likes going out there. Like to do.
Yeah. Wes enjoys it. He's very like into our lawn. He likes to care for our lawn. It's like
Okay.
something he gets to.
Does he also
Like,
does he
take
like
pride
plant flowers too? Does he garden or does he just like doing the like
He-
mowing and weed
he
eating?
planted bushes. We don't really have flowers. We have some tomato plants though.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Do you guys actually like eat off of them?
Yeah. He like picks them and he puts them in like our vegetable bowl, and then I will just like snack on them like casually because I'm like, these aren't getting eaten and I don't want them to go bad, so I guess I'm eating them and I'm not mad about it because they are delicious.
Heather, you are gonna, I think I need some like brownie points for what I'm going through right now with these patterns. So I read through it. I read the
Step one.
directions. I wrote down the numbers of the pages that I need to print out. Did
Okay.
all of that.
And now what? What happened?
And now, guess what? The pattern is wrong. Like the page numbers are like not correct. They're a page ahead. So the numbers that they are telling you to print out for the certain size that you're making are inaccurate. So I printed it out once and I'm like, okay, I swear I did that right. Like that's weird that I'm missing a page out of every cactus. And so then I go back and I print it again. And it's wrong. So I have to go. I can't see it on my phone. I have to go on my laptop and find the correct page number because it's not
Well, this is not our night.
page. What is going on? Am I just not meant a walking for my sister-in-law? Like, what is going on here? Yeah, they're all off by a page. Oh, okay. Frustrating. Eight, 17, 18.
Okay.
I need 20.
How to get sponge at?
Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. But then if I print it from my computer, it might mess up the scaling. So I think it's page 20, 21. That is the correct one. This is so frustrating. I've been just wanting to start this thing. Oh my goodness.
Melissa said, I went to school more than full time to get my degree with kids in tow. Worked for 2 years using my degree, then opened my own notary business.
Oh,
That's really
wow.
cool. And Danilyn, she plows snow in the winter. Her mower has 3 blades and she rides it. That's incredible. That's really cool.
Oh, wow.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I was in the army when I cut grass for the first time. I told the drill sergeant, you need to get permission from my mama for me to cut grass. He called and she fussed him out. I did not cut grass. That's amazing. That day. My ex-brother-in-law was an electrician, started out at 20 as a newbie with 10 years, had his own business and a $200,000 house, which my sister later took away from him. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I think I have a few more blocks in me. Let's see what happens.
So it's telling me that I need like page 28. I really need to be printing page 29.
What happened? That's so weird.
They just have the pages not labeled correctly. 30. So I need 35. So naturally,
That makes me feel so much better about the patterns that I send you and all the mistakes.
your patterns are fantastic.
Oh,
Seriously,
thanks,
this is just small. It's frustrating though. Like I'm pretty sure everyone who's made this pattern, like, because you would say, okay, it's telling me to print 34, so naturally I would know to print page 35.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, and page 16, I really need to be printing page 17. Ah, it's driving me crazy. We're gonna get through it. but I'm wasting a lot of paper. So I'm going to be making cacti. Like, who likes cactus?
Can you
I
just print
know,
on the back?
Yeah, I could. It'll be fine. I never really throw it away, but it is frustrating that I have to, like, print this over and over and
Very
over.
much. Very much frustrating.
36.
Oh my gosh, Beth. I have
What's
to
up?
tell you. Earlier today, I could not find my stripology ruler. Oh my gosh. I was so frantic. I called Whitney and I said, "Where is it? Where can it be?" I don't know where it is. She said, "I think it's in the chair by your cutting table downstairs." And I said, "It's not there." It was behind the chairs, beside the chair she thought it was in. So she was not far.
What were you feeling in those moments, Heather? Please walk
I
us
was like,
through.
I'm going to have to order another stripology ruler right now. I was probably 5 minutes away from ordering another stripology ruler and just being like, and then when I find whatever, like when I find it, I'm just gonna like send it to Beth, or maybe Whitney needs one, like whoever. I like, oh my god, because you have one, so I wouldn't need to send it to you. Whitney doesn't have one. I just do all of her cutting. I guess that I would just do a giveaway then. Who knows?
Whitney said, I mowed the grass one time on my 10th birthday, had an allergic reaction to the grass, and never did it again.
Was that like a birthday present to yourself?
Yay, me! That
I'm
reminds
10.
me. Yeah, yay! This is a great life. I have really bad allergies, and I remember in middle school, we had to run the trail. We had to do like a 3-mile run. And I told my PE teacher, I was like, listen, this is going to get real bad. You know, there are going to be some reactions that my body will be putting out to, because it's like in a wooded area. So everything that I'm allergic to condensed into one little area, and I'm running around. I'm like, this isn't a great idea for me. And she's like, well, it's fine. I think she just thought I was trying to get out of running, which, sure.
I mean,
totally
also, sure.
Yeah, why not? I would love to not run 3 miles. That'd be great too. And she's like, whatever. Like, you need to just run the mile or the 3 miles. And I'm like, okay. And so we start running, and my legs broke out in hives all over my legs. And I, like, at the end of it, I'm like, so these are my legs right now. And she's like, oh my gosh, like, you were serious. And I'm like, yeah, I am like as serious as it gets. Like, okay, you can go home now. I'm like, I feel like if I tell you I'm allergic to something, I'm definitely allergic to it.
Yeah.
25, 27, 28. So that was fun. 42. Okay, I think we have all of our pieces. I don't know how that's going to make up. Okay. There's cactus. There's a cactus. 33, 34, 35. Bingo. 27, 28, 26, 25. Bingo. $17, $18, $19, $20. Bingo. I feel like it's going to take me longer to print, like, to have printed these all out. It's going to take me longer than actually piecing it all together. We have finally reached.
What's happening?
Melissa. She says, back in the day, I had a subordinate. Hold on, the chat moved. who, oh my goodness, it's still moving, who would go home and drink beer while she mowed her lawn, then call me and leave me hate voicemails. She was weird. I concur. I'm surprised I didn't get written up. The subordinate, I fired her eventually. I found her in her store at 2 a.m., drunk as a skunk. Of course, the only reason I was there is that she set off the alarm when her truck hit the front doors. Oh my. Good night, Stephanie.
Good night, Stephanie.
All right. We are to start cutting. Finally. 1 hour later. This is such a fun pattern. I've had that specific pattern favorited for so long, so I think it's funny that it just works out that this is the one that I'm making because the other one.
I'm glad that you found the excuse to get it and use it.
I am still bummed about the other one,
Me too.
but this one's gonna be better. So, and I have a ton of that warp and weft. So,
And now you can make all different color cacti. You don't have to limit it down.
all different pots too. I can get like super fun with the pots.
All of the options.
I like this. This is gonna be great. And these are pretty like small pieces. So piecing the actual cactus isn't gonna take too long. So next Friday is gonna be pretty eventful. I thought I would tell you. We're still gonna do our Friday Night Live because we like to stick to around 9. But at 7, I'm gonna be interviewing Quiet Play.
That's exciting.
And I'm honestly freaking out. I don't know why, but imposter syndrome has like completely taken over with the interviews. Like, who am I? Quiet Play. It's
I mean,
insane.
you're bad.
I'm like just bad.
No.
I'm not like. So the fact that they're even messaging me back is insane. Got motion at our front door. It's a little possum. Hello, my friend.
You should clarify we don't live in the country.
Oh.
Not that hall.
Oh yeah, we don't
live in
live.
the country. Do you have a possum and a hawk in the same day?
Literally. Did you hear Austin? Did you hear him in the background?
Who? Austin? Who's that?
I was like, wow, that was like totally in sync. That moment. Heather, do you want to come say hi now that you have a shirt back on?
Not especially, but I will.
Melissa and Lawayne and Dana.
Oh, I guess
Stephanie went to bed.
hello, everybody.
Oh my god, that was too much.
Marie says, hi, Austin.
Just a torso.
You were literally like this. Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Progress.
You're like, hey, I can definitely make that out to be Austin's torso. All right.
Oh, were they? Did it have a shirt on? 100% Austin.
Oh,
I'd know that torso anywhere.
Oh, this is gonna be cute. And of course it's not labeled, which is completely fine. So I'm saying that not about the pattern, but I'm saying that other step to complete before getting started. That's just how it's going tonight. There's a lot of prep work that goes into making it all work out. We're gonna do dark green here. If I don't label this, it will be a complete mess. So I like labeling it. If your pattern does not have it labeled, it's nice. Just go through before you start and get it labeled. Pot, lid. This is so cute. Yes, yes. There's so much prep work. I wish I would have thought about this the other night and like prepped it. Because I could have already had like at least 1.5 of these done. Maybe
Look at
2.
this.
Look at you! Yes. You are quick. I'm really excited to see this.
This one doesn't count because I already had half the blocks done from when I made the mistake. So, the grain of salt.
I'm really excited to see this pattern.
I love this quilt. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna quilt it. I've been trying to figure it out.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Quilt it. It'd be perfect.
Well, of course, but I'm trying to figure out what pantograph I want to use.
Oh, okay. I told Austin, I broke the news. I said, I'm going to be sending my strawberry quilt over to Heather. And he said, okay. So, post office, here we come on Monday. And
Or Tuesday.
if you
or
would
Wednesday.
still like to be, there's literally
or Thursday.
No rush. I would just like to like get it sent to you so whenever you do have like a break in what the hectic life, then you have it and you're not waiting on it. I am in no rush to get it back or get it quilted. We have plenty of
quilts. This will be good because when I send it back to you, maybe I'll also mail my cousin's quilt that is still sitting over here, finished, bound, ready to go. Everything's good to go. Maybe it doesn't have a label on it? I can't remember if I put a label on it or not.
Oh, there's so many. I'm really excited. You are going to make it even better. And if you choose to be my friend after it's all said and done, that is just going to be a testament to our friendship. It can endure all seams. And the last iron. I will iron it.
Thank you.
Of course, but I just don't want you to have high expectations. Even if I iron it and prep it, there's going to be some smashed down seams. All right, all of our pieces are labeled. Now we can get started. Holla! But now that we're doing 4 blocks, I think I'm going to swap this one out and use the greens that Kelly sent because I don't think this will cover 4. And if it's not consistent, it will drive me crazy. So we are going to pick out our greens for these cacti. They come in different shades of green, so this should be perfect. Oh, yes. Look at these three. This is going to be perfect. I just need one more shade to mesh with this. This is going to be fun.
I like it.
Bam. Bam, bam. This one's like pretty green, but it's the best green. We're going to use all 4 of these for our cactus. And most of these have light and dark, like contrasting sections. So I'm going to try and mix the colors so that it just meshes well, flows well. And I need to commit to the background before I get started.
Are you not going to do the blue?
I am, but I want to make sure that I have enough. So what I might do is have one, like have it diagonally and have one of each.
Don't do the orange if you're doing the orange pots though. That'll not have as much contrast.
True. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll just try this fabric instead. Heather, this does not want to get started for some reason. So I have my cactus now, but I don't have enough of that blue fabric to make it the background for the whole thing.
Oh no.
So now I have to go back to picking a background.
No, you can no. No, hold on. You can do
Well, I
what
could do the orange with the blue, and then I could use the orange background and make a different colored pot.
you
Maybe.
could.
The FPP pattern does have numbers on it. It did not have, so like some patterns have abbreviations for like the colors or some kind of label for like what's what. And this one, I just put my own because there wasn't. Some patterns have it, some people don't put it on. I don't mind putting it on anyway because even when you have it there, say you're using a different color or a different fabric and you just want to like pop in your label so you know exactly which one you're using. Let's see, maybe we can use one of these for the background if we're not like super I don't think that's gonna work. This would be fun. Man, I hate this. This is just not my night for getting this started.
I'm sorry, friend.
It's okay. I feel like it's good. You are showing your seam ripping. I'm showing my like hair pulling your hair out. Trying to find what background I want to use. Oh wait, yes. Yes. I may have a solution. Put you there. Hallelujah. 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 What about these together? I forgot that I have a pink one. I want them to match.
Yeah?
It could work. It could work. I'm gonna see. We're walking. I'm probably going to edit my video tomorrow and post it. I've been terrible with being consistent with it. I think this is what we're going to go for. I think it'll work. Because the pink draws in the pink, like, fluffies on the orange, like on the pop part. So
Yeah.
I say just go ahead with it. We're going. We're doing
Let's
it.
go. Get in the car. I don't care if your shoes are on. We're going.
1, 2. Okay. Let's do blue on this first one. We're going to do blue. As long as I make 2 with one and 2 with the other, we're good. $10.54. Okay. Let's start with this one. We'll use that soy. We are finally cutting into fabric. This is going to feel so good. I'm going to do the whole section over here. My rotary cutter.
Do you need to pre-fold your fabric?
No. Absolutely none of that nonsense over here.
I can't understand how you don't pre-cut, like, or pre-fold it.
FPP is meant to be crazy. Meant to be messy and no cutting, no like prep. You just get right into it. Well, the prep that you just saw, obviously that happens, but that is all you need. Where's my glue stick? Got my glue stick, my rotary cutter, my add a 1/4 inch, my iron's plugged in, I've got my sewing machine turned on, got my fabric scissors, and my snack.
And the most important part.
And my goldfish. And my card.
Oh, man. So we had this crazy storm that came through this morning at about 6 a.m.
Ooh.
It was so loud and so bright. The lightning was like, it felt like it was in our backyard. It was like, so bright.
I love them. We just got like a.
I normally do.
Did it wake you up?
Oh, yeah. And then the dog climbed into the bed, and she, like, got up on her pillows.
Let me up. Get me out of here. Our dogs aren't too bothered by bad weather. They're actually pretty good. But they're pretty big. Your doggies are a little bit.
Oh, no, it was Gemma. So it was the big one.
Wow.
She was, like, shaking. She was so scared.
That's so bad. Do your kids like storms or do they get spooked?
They were okay. How about yours?
They don't mind it too much. They only because they know that they're not going outside if it's raining. They're like, oh.
That's funny.
Good night, Marie said. Good night, Beth, Heather, and everyone. Have a great rest of your night. See y'all soon. Good night. Swimming with Elaine. Hey, Austin. We have heard so much about you. Do you think I can actually get a cactus? Like, at least one cactus done?
Of course.
Are we gonna get there? There's gonna be like some random jolt of lightning that like I just feel like the sewing gods are not in my favor tonight with printing. Do you guys do your birthday parties? Do you like host them at your house or like do you go somewhere?
Oh, no, we do them at our house. We're not gonna go anywhere.
Damn.
What do y'all normally do? Same?
Yes, we have not braved going out of the house. And it's just nice because then when everybody leaves and it's all done, like this time today, we made the party start at 2, which was perfect because the kids got a nap before. It gave us some time to like finish prepping. Then the best part about it was like maybe like 6:30 before people like everyone was gone. And
Yeah.
so then it's like, okay, bedtime. Let's go to sleep. We used to do the parties right at nap time, like at a lunchtime. And then you'd have like the whole other half of the day where it's like your kids are already ready for bed, but it's way too early to put them to sleep.
Yeah.
They
Hopped
don't
up on
nap.
sugar.
Yep. Overstimulated. So today was actually perfect. I think we're gonna do all of our parties at 2:00 now.
We normally do a birthday brunch.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So it's before nap time, so we can kick everyone out at nap time. Although we're not really kicking anyone out because my family is just like staying with us.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there's that. But yeah, we normally do a brunch, which is really nice.
Zoe has her 3rd birthday party, the beginning of August, and we're gonna do Encanto, and it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna have a pinata, I think, and we're gonna get her like the outfit and everything. She wants
That
to be
sounds really
Mirabelle.
cute.
So I
Who
was thinking,
doesn't?
I know, who doesn't? I was like, do you want to be Mirabelle or Isabella? And she was like, Mirabelle. Is that even a
Yeah.
question? I think we're gonna do a taco bar.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
For Addington's birthday. His birthday's in the winter, but I don't know why that matters for what I'm saying. We did a pancake bar, and he loves construction sites, so it was like construction site. You had like 5 different syrups,
Oh my God,
blueberries,
that's so
strawberries, bananas. It was so much fun. I like getting fun with the food.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh.
I love it.
We did for dude's first birthday, it was Star Wars themed. So Wes made a Death Star cake, and oh, Crystal's going to bed. Good night, everyone. Got grandma time tomorrow. Can't wait. Say your hearts out and have a great next week. Until next time. Good night, Crystal.
Oh, good night, Crystal.
Enjoy grandma time. That sounds great.
Soak it in. That sounds great.
One of my friends made a cheese ball, but it wasn't a ball. It was a stormtrooper head.
Oh, gosh, that's cool.
We did hockey lightsabers.
That's
I definitely love to like theme food.
yeah. They're just so fun. Like that's why I like kid quilts so much, is because you can just really take a theme and get as crazy as you want with it and have as much fun as you want with it.
Yeah.
And they love it. Like that's the best thing. They just absolutely love it. Like having the magic. For Zoe's birthday last year, she had a Minnie Mouse party, and so we got little ears for everyone to wear. Like when they got in, they all put in ears. There's Mickey Mouse ears and Minnie Mouse ears,
Oh my
and
God.
she just like it made her whole world to see all of her people wearing ears.
We are so the same when it comes to our kids' parties. So we did a Cars theme for his 3rd birthday. I got little like Cars lanyards and I put like everyone's name on it and they were like little pit passes.
Oh my gosh, Heather, that is so cute.
It was so cute.
Oh my gosh, I love that. We need
For
to
his Go ahead.
we need to get together and make like a huge like kids shebang.
A huge what?
I like a kids shebang, just like a huge party where we
Oh,
put
yeah.
our geniuses together and we just make
Agree.
like the most magical party. That'd be
Agree.
so fun.
I completely agree.
So Cars, Star Wars. What other themes have you done?
2nd birthday was Mickey. We did a waffle bar. And we went out and got fried chicken, so we had chicken and waffles.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That sounds delicious.
What else have y'all done?
Daniel Tiger. Today was technically Daniel Tiger too, but we didn't put like a bunch of Daniel Tiger stuff out. It's like the first birthday. It's like, really care, but we put some Daniel Tiger stuff out there, and we've done Minnie Mouse, the construction zone one. I'm trying to think. So Zoe, like her first birthday, so obviously she's turning 3 in August, so we're gonna go all out for the Encanto one. But I feel like on the first birthday we just don't do as much. Addington did have a farm party for his 3rd birthday. Oh my gosh, time is just like going by. But Liz and Michaela, they got these giant boxes and like wrapped it in wrapping paper and like drew on it and made a barn for him, and they still have it. It's like this giant play barn that they can go in and play in. And
That's so
he
cool.
wore like overalls and like a plaid shirt and everything.
I
It
love
was so
it.
fun. But once like Louise shows like passion towards something, like that's when I just go for it. Like right now,
Yeah.
she likes Daniel Tiger, she likes Encanto, but it's not like she's so attached to it. So the 2nd birthday is really, that's like where you can have all the fun. Honestly, Zoe and Addington, just today was the best day for them because they got a bunch of presents. Like they were opening it for her. Family came in town from St. Louis. They're already gone, but they got a present for Louise and a present for Zoe and a present for Addie. And so it's like, I think they really do think that when one of them gets a present, all of them, like it belongs to all of them, which isn't wrong. I mean, we believe in sharing and we can't say no, but it's like, also, come on, you gotta let Louise have her day. This is her special day. These are her presents. Like, this is not for you. They were literally just going after the presents when we were opening it, and I'm like trying to like not be anxious, and I'm like, okay, deep breaths. Like, these are Louise's presents. know she can't open them, but they're still for her. I just get so excited. I'm almost done with my first knob to my cactus, my first cactus.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
What's
start
your-
these books.
What is that breathing for?
I'm just
Look at that
debating if
little
I was gonna do
arm.
these.
Hello, I'm a cactus arm,
Aww. Hi,
and I'm
cactus
so
arm.
cute with this little blue background fabric. I should have enough of this, and if not, I need to figure out what it's called. I have to send it to Patty.
So I kind of figured out that I could get away with really just cutting like 3 fabrics at a time, which I feel like is kind of weird, right? Because most people are like, oh, I'm going to cut all my fabric. And I feel like I'm normally that way. I was just so excited to get this going. I was like, I'm just going to cut 2 rows of the fabric. I cut all of my background. And then I got, how many rows is this? I think it's 3. No, not 3. I'm sorry. I think it's 5. That seems right. No, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 rows.
Are you saying like stacked? Like
Oh no, I can't do that one. Dang it.
you're only gonna do 3 fabrics like stacked and cut them? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm only cutting the 3 at a time, but I can't because now I need some fabric that I don't have cut. Dang it. I need to cut more fabric. Okay, that's fine.
Hello, little arm. We have a full piece done. Yay. Oh my gosh. So how are you feeling about this month so far with your sewing? Do you feel good about this month?
You mean like 4 days in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel great.
Starting strong.
Yeah. Like I feel way more accomplished tonight than I did last night because I got 3 blocks sewn. And last night I didn't like finish anything.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I'm set up for success. Once I get these curved pieces done, like, you know, it's like my half square triangles are already done. I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
How about you? What are your goals for the month?
I'm feeling like a hot mess tonight. And coming off of last night with the lightsaber issue, I feel like a hot mess. But my goals, that's just for like this current project. But I feel pretty good. I feel loose. I feel like I have some flexibility with my time. I don't have any like hard deadlines right now. So I think I'm going to do some prep for Christmas sewing while I have this freedom. I think I'm going to pick out what I'm going to make, set the fabric aside, and work on it. so that we're bored because it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you want to make all of this.
Maybe that's what I'll do when I go to the beach. If I
Ooh.
haven't done the hot dog grill.
I'm so ready for the hot dog grill.
I
You have no
I
idea.
am too. I need to do the hot dog grill. I need to do my Halloween pattern. I have a lot of stuff that I am low key neglecting. Not like neglecting, but just like
You'll get
instead
around
of-
to it.
Yeah, I will. I absolutely will.
This was like a complete. Like, I know her birthday's coming up. This was a unplanned, like, I wanted to make something for her, but I was not prepped at all. So I think it feels a bit crazy now, but already this is coming along okay, I think. And I'm just happy that you're on here sewing with me,
Same friend.
keeping me company, keeping me from crying. Oh my gosh. If I was in here in this sewing room by myself and had the problems that I had earlier with some of my patterns, I would have just, okay, I'm gonna go watch The Circle. And come back to it. I do want to make, I think it'd be cool to make Kelly something with some of this fabric for like her
That would be
Christmas. Maybe get like the swap, if we do the Craftmas swap again. Maybe I'll find like a cool Star Wars pattern because she loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
Maybe keep the theme going. I think it'd be
That's
cool. What
super
if we
cute.
did like a secret Santa? Like, what if you, me, Kelly, and Haley? Because Haley says that she would love to have a wall hanging in her space. What if we all like put our names into a hat and someone like Austin or something? I don't know. We'd have to figure out that.
You can do it. You can do it digitally. I used to do this with my friends when we my friends from New York. We
Yeah.
would do Secret Santa. You just like go online to the website.
We should do it, and we could all
That would be
make a
fun.
wall. And like, maybe there's a way to keep it. I don't know. Like, you could put in some of your interests, like
Yeah.
Star Wars or something with Canada. Or I'm trying to think of what Haley would like. It's like Canada.
That's so fun.
That'd be fun.
That would
How
be fun.
I would love that. We should do it. I'm gonna message her. So Kelly is having like one of the worst days ever. Her
Oh, no.
husband got bit by they thought it was a brown recluse spider on Wednesday. So they're trying to like keep a watchful eye on it and make sure that it's okay. But that's super stressful. And it's so weird because my Nana, who lives, well, now she moved to Texas.
I remember.
She's from, well, she was living in Seattle, but she literally posted something about brown recluse spiders today. Just so weird because I was talking to Kelly about brown recluse spiders.
When I was a camp counselor, one of my campers got bit by a spider, and we used to like fight each other to like be the one to go with him to the infirmary to get like his like bandage changed out because it was just so like so gross, and we like all wanted to go see it. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
I remember I think there was only like one day that I got to go, but it was gnarly.
What kind of spider was it? Did you guys ever figure it out? Or
I
like what
don't-
was out
I
there?
don't remember if we knew. It's like Central Texas, so I feel like it could have been anything.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I finished that series that I was watching, I've Been Bit.
Uh-huh.
I was really, really sad about it last night, actually. I was like, well, great. Now I have to, like, figure out
Go back to
something
watching
similar.
The Circle.
I like it. I want to watch people get bit. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
No, I don't know what you mean. I have
I'm
a
kidding.
lot of concerns and questions.
I just like watching people's survival story. Like, I think it's just so wild. Like, there was someone who got stung by like a whole colony or school of box jellyfish, and they have one of like the most venomous or potent venom ever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, I tried to go take a shower, and so like the water is like making the venom spread all throughout her body, because like when they latch on, not all of it goes in, some of it like stays on your skin, and if you like squash it or like do anything like that, it'll just like burst it out and send more into your body. So I just find it so interesting. Like, how do people survive? How did people survive off of the land before like modern world took over? Like with spiders. What if you were allergic to a bee sting? Like I was watching Bridgerton, and that's set back like super far. And the dad gets stung by a bee just like out in his garden and goes into anaphylactic shock. Like we are so lucky to have the science that we have.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just amazes me. It
I
amazes
agree.
me. But not as much as the circle does. The circle. Who's your favorite on there? I might have asked you already, but who's your favorite on the show?
Carol.
Carol. Like Carol or Carol? Like who are we talking about?
I think John is doing a great job, and I think it's really fun.
That is.
I mean, I like everyone.
I think Yu Ling is my favorite. I love her.
Yu Ling is great.
I like her hair. I like her style. I like her like.
She's got such a great personality.
Yes. I'm not a huge fan of Nathan. He's probably my least favorite.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I do not like that dude.
Yeah. Same.
Frank is fun. I like Frank.
Frank is fun.
Alyssa. I like Alyssa.
I like Rachel.
Yes, Rachel is so fun. I like her too. It's my first time watching, so I just don't know, like, where is this headed? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think you're still going to meet some new players.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Awesome.
There are at least 2 more players that are going to come in.
I'm all about that. I'm excited. Are they just as cool?
I think so. I like them.
I like the catfish. I want another catfish.
One of them is a bit of a spoiler for a previous season.
Oh, I don't. See, I don't even know what that would mean.
I can tell you if you want.
Definitely tell me. I'm okay with spoilers.
So spoiler alert if you're watching The Circle. One of the guys that comes in, he comes in and his wife in a previous season played as him.
Oh, that's cool.
So now he's coming into play. So he's playing as a catfish because like he can't play himself since
I love that.
everyone would like know who he is.
Plot twist. Plot twist. Do any more celebrities come on, or was that just like a random thing? Like, is that part of the show?
No, last season, one of the someone catfished as Lance Bass, and
Lance Bass is my crush.
yeah,
Yes.
she is his personal assistant.
Oh, nice.
And so that's why, like, she went in catfishing as him.
Oh, wait, no. No, I was thinking of Chuck Bass, the one from Gossip Girl. Is that not
Oh.
that's
Lance Bass is from NSYNC.
okay. Chuck Bass. I'm gonna have to pull up this picture. Did you watch Gossip Girl?
XOXO.
Yes. Did you try and watch the remake or the reboot?
No.
Yeah, not worth it. You did not miss out. I maybe watched like 5 minutes of it and I was like, and we're done. We're done.
We can say we tried. Good effort.
We gave it a good try. I also tried to watch the reboot of Sex and the City. Also did not enjoy that. We tried though.
We tried. Oh, Beth, I'm winding down, girl. I'm finishing these flying geese. I was just checking my
Sean
time.
said, I loved The Circle. Have you finished watching the season, Heather?
I haven't finished watching the season. Is it over? We haven't finished yet. I'm trying to think what I can say without spoiling it for Beth, even though 5 seconds ago she said that she was fine with spoilers.
Okay. I'm fine with spoilers. I'm thinking if anyone wins it, it's gonna be Carol or Frank. Because I feel like out of everyone, they're playing a very strategic yet authentic game. Like people genuinely like them.
Yeah.
But maybe like that causes an argument.
Right.
Sean says yes, done.
Okay. We'll have
They
to
watched
finish it
the
soon.
last episodes this week.
We got sidetracked by Stranger Things.
Oh, I can't do that show. The first season, you know me in sci-fi. I tried. I honestly didn't mind the first season. I thought it was okay. And I liked seeing the actors in it that were from other things that I had watched. I think that was like the coolest part. But then the second season, it just got too dark for me.
Yeah. It is very dark.
I need like feel good stuff to watch, like people being bitten. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%. I'm tracking.
And surviving. Oh my gosh.
Have you heard of a show called Survivor?
I have actually.
Hang on. I'm just getting into Stranger Things, only on episode 2 on season 1. Oh my goodness. Sean, have you watched other seasons of The Circle? I think it's so much fun.
Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, I'm a bit behind, he says. gonna have to take a picture of this. I know it's like a more recent, but just in case I run out of it, can message Patty and say, hey, what is this called? I am terrible at knowing fabric names. It's not my specialty.
All 4 seasons of The Circle. I need to try the Brazil and French version of The Circle at some point. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Sean. Sean, do you watch Australian Survivor? Australian Survivor?
That sounds like
It is so good. I almost love it. I might love it more than American Survivor. It is so good. I love it so much.
I say that it would be so bad because I would rather be in the wilderness in like Northern America versus Australia. Like everything that kill you. Everything.
Yes, but they normally are like in Fiji.
Oh, Fiji. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes it better. Fiji.
My wife watches Aussie Survivor and prefers it to US Survivor. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love your wife. I don't know if you know this information. I don't know if y'all have ever talked about this. How does she feel about George? George from not last season but the prior season. He is such a polarizing character, and you either love him or you hate him. How does she feel about George? Do you know this information?
Dun dun dun.
My brother and I are on opposite ends of the spectrum. One of us loves him and one of us hates him. And I think it is so funny.
What makes him polarizing? Like, what about him?
He came in
like,
and he was like, I am just like the best player. I have such good strategy. I'm gonna like save all the like he got like an advantage in like the very first episode. Just amazing. I'm like totally giving away that like I love him. I love George. George was one of my absolute favorite characters ever. Beth, I'm gonna send you a video. They're these like compilations on YouTube of like George being George for 2 straight minutes.
oh my god.
I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, okay, Sean, you have to ask her. Beth, I've seen more venomous snakes at our local water park in Virginia than I ever did in my 24 years in Australia.
Oh my god.
Survivor goes all over the world. African Survivor with the dang lion surrounding the camp. Yeah, give me Bambi and Yogi any day to deal with. Right? That was wild. Like, literally wild.
What was wild?
Season 3 Survivor was in Africa, of like American Survivor. They filmed it in Africa. They used to like change the location up like every season. And then they just kind of started like camping out in Fiji because it's lovely and you know, they kind of have like their base and everything, so it works out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so season 3, they were like lions outside of their camp. And there was like one night where they like were all staying up like keeping watch to make sure that like the lions didn't come to their camp and try to eat them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No thanks.
It
No
was
thanks.
intense.
That sounds terrible. Are you still winding down?
Yeah, I'm showing my half square triangles right now. What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if I want to go in for another block. I think I got 2 little blocks. There's my one. I should have reversed I should have done the dark on the outside and the light green in the middle. But it's all good. Cacti just being cacti. It's all good. Trying to decide if I want to start another block, if I can finish it by the time. This one doesn't have a ton. We'll do this one. But then that means I have to commit to the pot and the lid fabric. Am I there? Am I there in my decision making? Oh, I have to glue this. Duh. Okay.
I remember that season in Africa. It was a good season. And the winner of that season is like one of my favorites. And I was just like at work one day and I get a text from my best friend and she's like, "Do you know this person?" And I was like, "Yeah, he won season 3 of Survivor." And she was like, "Oh, I'm at a luncheon and he's like speaking." I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing." I was
That
like,
is-
if you talk to him, tell him that you have a friend who is a big time fan. And so she sent me a picture of the two of them together, and I was like, must be nice.
Awesome.
It was so cute. I think she got him to like sign something for me. I can't remember where it is. He like walks around with, like little postcards, and you can like
That's
sign them.
awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I think I've told you, but I think it was season 11. Danny Boatwright.
Mm-hmm.
That is like my friend from high school. And he went to my high school too, but that's like his aunt. So she's literally dating Survivor celebrity.
Amazing.
I'm using a woven in foundation paper piecing yet again. Will I ever stop? No. What woven am I going to put in the next one? Beep, beep. This is so fun. Now that I'm finally piecing it together, yeah, this is going to go really quick. I don't know how this is going to be 10-inch, though. I feel like this is going to be a little bit smaller. Even though I printed out the pages that says it's going to be a 10 by 10 block. Could be 10 inches. It could be. It very well could. So, you're getting donuts tomorrow, I heard?
I am.
I'm excited. I need some pictures of donuts because I've been wanting to get some special donuts lately. We have a really good shop nearby, but it's like a 10-minute drive versus Walmart, which is like right there.
Oh yeah. I definitely have to truck for these donuts.
That means they're good donuts then.
They are. It's Round Rock Donuts. Which I guess you don't necessarily, you wouldn't have any reason to know that, but I feel like it was on a Food Network show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, not like my location, like the original location. They just opened up this new one, and they're really good. And we like their cinnamon rolls, and they have fruit kolaches, and they have meat kolaches. It's all very good.
I never known what a kolache was. I had a friend that brought them to a play date one morning, and I was like, "What is this? Like, what is this thing?" And I honestly didn't like them. And then I tried them again because the kolache factory started blowing up out over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll submit to the kolache. I will try again. And I loved it. There was so many flavors. I like the biscuits and sausage gravy one. So good. Biscuits and gravy is arguably the best breakfast.
That's what Little Man had for breakfast today.
That's what you had?
No, Little Man. I had a breakfast taco, and then we had tacos again for dinner. It was very good.
You could have tacos every day for dinner, and it still wouldn't be enough.
That's true.
I could eat Mexican food every day of the week. Every day of the week. It's so good. Enchiladas, layered dip. I like Texas trash dip. I don't know why it's called that, but Texas trash dip is so good.
Is it queso with something?
No, it's beans with cream cheese, taco seasoning, some sour cream, and shredded cheese, and it's so
I feel like it should be taco or queso.
You're like, I'm offended. Look at the
I mean,
little
a little
pot.
bit.
Our cute
Oh,
little terracotta
that's great.
pot.
That's
I think I'm
super
gonna make
cute.
all of the pots that way. I'm gonna definitely have enough to make them all this. It's so cute. Are you done for the night?
I mean, I turned everything off.
All right. I think I'm also going to. This one isn't too bad.
It's that bedtime time.
It's
Sean said
bedtime
Johnny
time.
Fairplay was my favorite player, though Boston Rob was probably one of the best along with Sandra. Agree. They're all so fun.
Well, thanks for hopping on and sewing
Thanks
with
for
me.
inviting me.
I had a good time, even though I was a hot mess and riding the struggle bus for at least an hour. We finally
too.
got our stuff together
Me
and
too.
we had some fun. So I will talk to you later. I'm waiting for the videos from Survivor, the Johnny dude.
Oh, George. George being George. Let me get you this link.
Ladies, thank you for letting me eavesdrop on your evening. I really needed to avoid so yeah tonight. My son-in-law is planning a fabric intervention if I don't chill. LOL. Boston Rob, best survivor. LOL. Night. I think that we're in the same boat because I need to stop buying fabric as well. Does So Yeah just do like constant? Is that like a shop that does videos selling fabric?
Night all. Almost done uploading my podcast and then can head to bed. Nice, Sean.
Yay! All right. Well, good night, everyone. We will see you soon, I'm sure. And
Like Friday.
yeah, like Friday, or more like Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna press the button. She touched the butt. I'm gonna touch the butt. I'm gonna touch the end stream. Bye.